Ancelotti's men?
I think it stems from the fact when they beat Girona 4-0, they probably thought they're not exactly.
And we are underway at the
solid start.
It's Camavinga going to go for goal, and a decent strike, well hit, but close enough to Vicente Guaita for him. Race away into the area. Rodrigo, narrow angle, challenged in the end by Starfelt, who's claiming that the last touch. Taking on Starfelt, looks to trick his way past him, and he wins another corner. And Nico, a very bright start from Real Madrid, and if there were any concern.
And most important,
there's Luka Modric looking for the uncertain. Brahim now, and the waiver for Rodrigo, who initially tries to ride the challenge, but then the whistle is blown by Mario Melero.
Right, that's a threat from attacking set pieces. There are players around that you think Chouameni would need marking as well, another big player, so the numbers are not...
He opens it up for Fede Valverde, four in the middle, the good cross.
This is his mind.
Good turn and run around the stadium as well.
For example.
Valverde on...
For Jude Bellingham.
Modric with the corner, and the header from Camavinga is tipped over from Guaita. The second time the Celta keeper has had to deny Camavinga in these opening 6 minutes.
It's still such a big, powerful team, Real Madrid, and though Celta Vigo do have internal determination from Camavinga.
Flicked onto Manu Sanchez, great move, but it doesn't have the right ending as Manu Sanchez snatches at the shot. Lovely move, though.
It was lots of quality in that build for it, and that was a
campaign. Here's Vasquez. The cross is Klitsch, who are doing so much work, and it's now Vasquez into the area and going for goal from a narrow angle. He's been very enterprising in his attack. Modric with the latest corner, and Rudiger heads down. Vinny follows up and scores at the second attempt. Celta were able to prevent the goal twice, but not thrice, as Vinny follows up and guides it over the line from close range. And for all the pressure that they've exerted in the opening quarter of this game, they deserve the lead. It's come from Vinny.
Yes, and unforgivable from my...
Retained as Vasquez tries to play it into the area.
Complaints seem to be about Unai Nunez having been held down or dragged down in all of that corner.
Well, we didn't see anything to justify, and still going onto his left foot to shoot. Not far away, and Camavinga is in the mood today. That's 3 attempts now from the Frenchman. Breaking into...
And he'll still feel he's got a point to prove.
Here's a good cross. Outreaches Brahim to the byline, cut back dangerously. Because here's the corner from Modric. Rudiger heads down, but it's away.
Blowing one up for someone like Joselu.
Lucas Vasquez with it was. Now the cross is too deep. Well, here he is in the penalty area, winning another. No, I thought it was going to be a corner, but the referee points for the goal.
With negative and trying to keep the ball instead of going for it.
Forward from midfield. That was the classic trio, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, 14, 10 and 8. You didn't have to look at the numbers. You know.
Clips the cross in. Should be the goalkeepers, but not very convincing by. But he'll work it inside for Aspas and then take on the shot that sails harmlessly behind. But there's been a couple of breaks, like another corner. Modric with the outside of the right. Nice triangle worked, and Valverde will tease it into the area. Starfelt makes the clearance at the expense of yet another corner. Has there been much concern shown yet, Nico, by foul mark? Modric sends it in. Nacho touches it on, and Modric has eased his way forward. It almost dropped. Here's Aspas taking the free kick. Nunez at the far post, sink for Rodrigo into the area. Starfelt does well on this occasion not to commit himself too early, and in the next Modric corner, and again it's a free header. Back to Vinny, and Rodrigo saved by Guaita. Rodrigo could have let it run for a corner, but wants to keep going himself. He's got a side looking for an opening. Now they have one with Camavinga. Another 4th attempt from Eduardo Camavinga. Touches it to Mingueza. Back to Iago Aspas. Aspas looking for goal, and the most threatening ball for the cross to come in. Nacho misplaces it. Manu Sanchez side. Looking for Brahim, but...
I'm frustrated with Celta's ability that they've shown in the attacking up, because they do have some really good players.
one of those really good players, undoubtedly, is back towards Rodrigo. Valverde, the first to the loose ball. Celta players are forward. It's Rudiger who in. Valverde heads it high. Lunin has to come.
Intense warming up came from Miguel Rodriguez.
Trying to get away from Mendy, who sticks to the task and makes a good tackle that's left Mingueza down to a back four to bring on an extra winger.
I think that...
Yes, to Fede Valverde. Nicely clipped inside for Brahim. Back to Mingueza. Larson couldn't quite control it, and if he had, he would have been... Loose ball falls to Rodrigo, who dances into the area, then picked up by Brahim. And now Vasquez. But Aspas here robbed in possession, and Valverde now feeds it out for Sanchez. Larson, Mingueza outside him. Held back by Valverde, and unlawfully so, according...
Try and get on the loose ball.
Now Vinny, well, Mingueza with the most obvious yellow card ever, and Vinny throws him to the ground to earn himself a yellow.
There.
Modric in the end takes the free kick. Gives it to Vinny. Back to Brahim. Gets a shot on target, but it was straight at Guaita, the hour mark now. And here's Vinny going down, getting the free kick from Vasquez. Inside for Brahim, and now Valverde drives a shot wide across the face of goal. Always worthwhile, though, Fede Valverde taking on a shot from distance.
To be honest, I'm slightly...
Brahim to receive. Finds Vinny. Manquillo claiming he won the ball, but the free kick is given. Flicks it on to Rodrigo. Vinga, he's done very well here as Larson, and he's still going, and he's Vinicius in the middle. Back to Rodrigo! Saved by Guaita. It was straight at him. Great break, led by Rodrigo, who's the one who won the outside him. Into the area, onto his right foot. And it's another save from Guaita, and another fairly comfortable one. Holds off Nacho and turns, gets it back from Aspas, trying to get away from Starfelt, and he does so, but Manquillo is there to help out. And now Mingueza, Vasquez doing really well. Brahim to shoot, blocked by this corner. Modric plays it in, and it's Rudiger who scores! A second goal from a corner from Real Madrid. Antonio Rudiger with the thunderous header. It was his header that was saved from a corner in the first half that eventually led on the rebound to Vinny scoring. This time around, it's the big defender himself who gets the second, and Celta are punished for some. Driving inside, lovely cross. Oh, and it's 3-0 with an own goal. Carlos Dominguez, I think it was, who had the final touch. Beautiful cross from Vinicius that the Celta defence couldn't deal with, and the goals that have been threatened.